So, over here a little bit. Right. So, the way I look at the human body when I'm passing, yeah, is in 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, like, as a beginner, you would learn not to try and grab your head from here. Armbar, just hug it. Right? So what got me armbar? Well, I missed out 2 sections. My hips and my body are in section 4, and my arm is trying to grab his head, and I've got no control over anything in between. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the way I approach guard passing, right? So you're here, you get control of section 1. Then I get control of section 2. Then I get control of section 3. Then once I have 3, I make my way up to number 4. Yeah? So I want to progress in order, same as the Brazilian flag. That's what it says on it. Progress in order. So when I'm here like this and I've opened his guard, here like that, I'm in no hurry to try and get to 3 and 4. Because I'm still inside his guard. I've got past number 1. I'm looking at getting past number 2. And I don't want to go further forward than his chest. So when I'm here, I'm happy to settle down here like this. Yeah. I'm in no hurry to, because right now, he's going to want to move his hips. If I shoot up here to grab his head and his hips start escaping, there, then he puts his left knee in front of my body, hips away there, stretches away, and I lose control because I was getting too greedy. Yeah? I didn't have control of the middle of his body yet. So I need to be able to get control of his hips and everything below his chest before I start trying to grab his head. Yeah? In my opinion. Everyone's different. Alright? So I like to get here and get good control of his hips. So now he's passing, he's trying to escape. So to recover guard or U-turn. See? And in time, I'll get there. Yeah? Right? If I'm not going to mount, that was kind of a given then. If I eventually want to make my way up here, I might clear the space so now my knee has a place to go. Yeah? Get control here. You could go to the back. Right? So I'm turning around here, let's face the camera a little bit. So I can clear the space here like that, which means now my knee can get in there. I have this, so I can start looking at making my way to the mouth. Yeah. If he underhooks me, blocks my knee, then from here, I might slide this way and start passing, but I'm not in a hurry to grab his head. Yeah. If I have super good control, and I've maintained control all the way up here, and I've managed to get right up here, and I've got good pressure on my knees deep in the armpit, like this, and I have his head here, cool, now I'm happy to grab the head. Yeah? But it takes a lot of mistakes from him for me to be able to get that far up his body. Yeah? So I'm not in a hurry to grab his head, because his elbows to me are the most dangerous things when I'm passing. Yeah? Because that's where he's going to make space. That's what he's going to use to make frames. So I want to get his elbows out of there. Yeah? Like a lot of people would aim for the head, but then that right elbow goes inside my leg. Like this. No, just your elbow. Like this. Elbow down, hip out. See, now he's starting to make space with that elbow because I ignored it. So when I'm here, I like to get rid of that so I can keep this whole side open. Yeah? So close your legs so you don't want me passing. Like this, right? So once I get to here, yeah, and I've got control of this armpit because I've got both armpits now. Then I can make my way through. Yeah? It's hard if you've got good control here. I haven't got any control over that elbow there. and he just opens my leg, puts me back in the guard. And that happens all the time for white belts and blue. They're headhunters. They get to half guard, they're not paying attention to the armpits, they grab the head, ha, gotcha. Right, left leg holds my leg, opens, back to guard. Right, okay? And they don't get anywhere. They're constantly going forwards, getting put back in the guard, fight their way to the guard, back in the half guard, back in the guard again. Yeah, so my main goal, once I get rid of this closed guard, once I'm in half guard, is never go back in the guard again. Right? Yeah? Right? Never go there. So once I'm over here like this, I do not want, that's why I like this. I like to control this side. A lot of people focus on the underhook on this side, but it's that elbow that causes you so many problems. I really want both armpits, I'm a bit greedy, right? But if I can have one, I usually prefer the near side one. Yeah, especially if I can get the collar. If I can get a nice grip on the collar, now you've got access to their back. Because my right foot now is a hook for back now. Yeah. I've got to be careful with my left now. I'll change sides so I can demo this. I'm here, I go under, get the collar, like this, and now you're on the back. So any foot that's in half guard, yeah, a foot that's in half guard is a hook for back now. Watch. Sit up. Yeah. Right, so I don't have to take that foot out. If I take the foot out and then I'm going for the back, I wish I had it in there again. Yeah? Right? So don't be scared of half guard. It's a good way to get to the mount. Yeah? And it's a good way to control the person diagonally because you're controlling them from here all the way through to that shoulder. Right? So, I'll let you guys play now. Right? Just remember that when you pass, don't be scared of going to half guard first. Just don't go headhunted. Yeah. You can try, right? But as soon as you're doing this, it's fine if you get this armpit, but that arm, this elbow here, is going to be really dangerous. And if this is a decent frame, you're going to be like this, and you'll be pushing forwards, your legs get light, and then you're back here, and then you're like, oh, damn, I've got a hand on the floor. Now he overhooks you. Now you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't gone that far forward. Yeah. So don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Remember my 4 sections: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. And when I'm going above the chest, it's really to hunt submissions. Everything else is control. And then once I get control of section 3, and the hips are not annoying me too much anymore, and the legs are not coming back in to sweep me or trying to recover guard, then I make my way. Because everything above his chest is what you want to submit. Yeah? Neck and arms. Yeah? Until then, it's all control. Alright, that'll do. You guys can roll now. Try and put some of that into practice. We'll be talking about it for weeks. 1, 2, 3.